Hi, I'm Jin.
I'm Mike.
And we are going to work a little bit on kind of the next step for the Chi Sao, for the sensitivity drills for you. And this is something that once you understand the Dan Chi, right, the single stick, and the Bong Sao Lap Sao, okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to combine the two to start preparing you for double hand Chi Sao. Okay, so Mike is going to face me, okay, and we're going to do first. Let's start with the Bong Sao, okay, and the Lap Sao. So our hands are up. Okay, so we're going to start this drill, right? And we already know. If you don't know this drill, just go back into the other videos and look for this drill. Learn it first, okay? And also the Dan Chi drills first, right? Then you can move on to this one, right? So then from here, he's going to Lap Sao and he's going to punch, and I'm going to meet his arm with my Bong Sao. Okay, so we're going to start moving. That's it. I drop, smell my wrist, then I punch straight, right? Drop, smell the wrist, yes. Drop, smell the wrist, okay? Back and forth. Okay? And from here, right? Then from here, you can, at any time, without losing the forward intent, you're going to drop this hand to Tan or to Tan Sao and Kuk Sao. Okay? And from here, still maintaining that forward intent. Okay? If I don't have the forward intent, then Mike wants to, he doesn't feel like he wants to come in. Okay? So I got to give him forward intent. All right? Now from here, I'm going to go, and we're going to do the drill, right? I do the palm strike. Mike is going to punch. I go to Bong Sao, then back. One, that's it. And we're just going to keep practicing this drill. Right? And then at any time, I can always go back to the Bong Sao Lap Sao drill. And then Mike is going to do the same. We're just going to continue. That's it. And then whenever I want, I can drill towards him into the time, and Mike is going to drill towards the Fuk, and then we go back to this drill. Okay? So back and forth. Right? Learning to maintain the concepts, right, and the principles that we've already talked about in the past. Right? The forward intent, wearing the heavy backpack, okay? Practicing your stance, facing, all this stuff. Right? And back to Bong Sao Lap Sao. Okay? And now, from here, at any time, I can punch the other hand. When I punch the other hand, Mike has to immediately, he has to Bong Sao. Okay, now we've started on the other side. Smell the wrist, punch straight. That's it. Elbow in. Then I can forward intent. See how I'm drilling towards Mike. Okay? Then I go to the Dan Chi drill. Single stick. Okay? That's it. Okay? Practicing. Now from here, see, I can go back to Bong Sao Lap Sao. Okay? And then I can switch to the other side. See, I pull and punch. Okay, now we switch. Okay? Back to here. This is going to start preparing you for double hand Chi Sao. Putting these two drills together. Right? It's going to teach you to start using both sides, both hands. Okay? Right? Trying to keep your elbows in. Right? Practice perfect structure, perfect form. Developing your body frame, right? Using your body, okay? Don't start reaching with the hand, okay? Or leaning with the shoulder, right? Everything's centered, right? Okay. And then whenever if you're not, if I don't give Mike the 4 and a 10, see, he immediately wants to come in. So you want to try to always be neutral, right? That means like a stalemate. Like if you're playing chess, there's like a stalemate. There's no advantage for Mike. There's no advantage for me. Right, see here? I'm to the center. Mike's defending his center. Right? There's no advantage. Right? Then from here, he's going to lob, and now we're going to meet center to center. Right? So that there's no advantage. Then I'm going to lob. No advantage. Okay? If I drop to Tan Sao, there's no advantage for Mike or for me. We're neutral. Right? Stalemate. We're always in a stalemate position. Okay? So that's what you want. That's what I want you guys to practice next. Okay? So start putting the two together. If you don't have a partner, then these drills are going to be difficult to learn. Right? The sensitivity part. Right? If you don't have a partner, then what you should do is, what you can do is practice on any kind of wooden dummy or any kind of person. Yeah, if you can find a sucker, yeah, punch him. No, you can practice you can make a device. A lot of you guys have been making wooden dummies or homemade wooden dummies. I think that's awesome. I think that's great, right? And they're great tools. And a wooden dummy, people always ask me, what is a wooden dummy for? Okay, it's a training device so that you can develop your body structure when you don't have a partner. Okay, is it better to practice on a dummy or is it better to practice on a live partner? Always on a live partner. Okay, but sometimes you want to practice, you don't have a partner. It's just like a heavy bag is to a boxer or a kickboxer, right? Okay, they don't have a sparring partner, so what do? They start pounding the bag, right? Pound, pound, right? Kicking the bag. It develops what? A strong punch because they can lay into it. They can lay into it because the bag's not going to move, right? It's just going to boom, right? Boom. They can put all their weight behind that punch or that kick, okay? Without having to worry about getting hit. Okay? But when they spar, okay, they have a live partner. It's always going to be better than training on a heavy bag because the partner also can respond to you, okay, or react to you, and they can also move. They can defend. They can attack, right? So same thing with a wooden dummy, a mukjang, right? It's just a training device. But when you're on it, you can really learn to use your body structure, and develop that nice, solid structure because you can lay into it with all your body power, and the mukjang is not going to crumble. It's not going to fold. It's going to stand there and take what you give it. So you can really learn, just like the heavy bag, you can really develop a lot of power, okay, and on a mukjang, right? And then when you go to a live partner, you can see how you can try to apply what you're learning on the wooden dummy to a live partner. But like I said, a live partner is always going to be better. Okay. So if you don't have a partner, you can practice on your wooden dummy. Okay. So Mike's going to be my wooden dummy. Right. He's going to cross his arms. Right. These are the two arms on the wooden dummy. This is the leg of the wooden dummy. Right. Sit back. Right. And yeah. Okay. Right, there's usually one more arm right here. Okay, this is the low arm. Okay, so if you don't have a partner and you can't, then just practice on a mukjang, right? So you practice, right? So from here, I'm going to bong sao. Okay, I bong sao. I face one side, right? Okay, bong sao, and then I'm going to lob sao. Okay, or I'm going to bong sao, then I'm going to lob sao. Right? See? I'm going to bong sao, and I'm going to lob sao. Bong sao, then I'm going to lob sao. Bong sao, then I'm going to lob sao. Right? So you can practice, okay, the same kind of drills and really learn to lay in, to use your body structure behind the wooden dummy arms. Okay? Or you can practice your tan sao, right? Okay, at an angle, right? You tan sao. Okay? Right? Then you bong sao. Right? Then you lob sao. Right? Okay, so you tan sao, right? Or you palm strike, okay? Then you bong sao, then you lob sao. Okay, so you can practice the same kind of sequence on a wooden dummy, you're not going to get the feel back, the response back. But at least you start practicing the movements, and you can practice putting your body frame into your elbow and into the wooden dummy. Okay? So practice like that. And if you don't have a wooden dummy, practice in a mirror. A mirror is a great device because you can see what you're doing, and you can see if you're moving. You can correct your own mistakes, and it teaches you to start going through your movements while you're watching yourself in the mirror. You start making a mental checklist of what you're supposed to be working on. Are you developing the heavy backpack? Are you leaning too forward? Are you using the shovel method? Right? Are your feet in? Right? And bottom triangle set. Are you 3 triangles set? Right? So you can see it in the mirror. Is your spine straight? Are you lifted in the back? Are you elongating the spine? All these things you can see in the mirror. Are you facing? Right? Or are you turning when you're punching, or you're practicing like this? So you have to. So a mirror is also a great device. So and if you can, practice on all 3. Right? But like I said, a live partner is going to be your greatest training tool, right? So a good partner, try to get a small group, get together, work out, okay? So practice that, and Mike and I, and Tanya, she's filming today. We'll see you soon. Thank you.